Hey, good evening, everyone. It's been a long day for me, so if I sound tired, I just had a long day at work. But other than that, I thought I'd just make another video, and that's regarding about um, Nintendo Switch's 2's launch title, Mario Kart World. I'm going to get mixed up. I'm going to say Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but no, that's the Switch. Switch 2 is Mario Kart World. So there's been a lot of concerns about that game, like besides the price tag. Now there's like a lot of rumors saying that this game might be incomplete. Like I was watching one of the YouTube channels and looking through some of the articles, like on Nintendo Life, and it's missing some important features. Features that were in Mario Kart 8 and in previous games are not in Mario Kart World. So here's what it's missing. 200cc for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's gone. Battle modes, which have been in almost every Mario Kart World, every Mario Kart game, they don't even have any of that for Mario Kart World. Oh yeah, that open world, like which we all thought was bland. Everyone was saying that, was predicting there might be a story mode or something like that. Nah, scratch that. If you're expecting Diddy Kong Racing, I got disappointing news for you. There's no story mode in Mario Kart World. Also, there's only 32 tracks. I think this game had 48, and it's also missing characters. You're missing characters like Diddy Kong. Now you might not care, but there are other characters from previous games that you're missing. Like you're missing Ludwig, Ludwig von Koopa, who I used to play as in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. He's missing. Well, that's a turn off. I ain't buying it. But yeah, the disturbing thing I find is it took Nintendo 8 years to develop this game, and what we're getting is a bare bones Mario Kart game, which is like on the same level as when the following game, like as Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, and Mario Strikers Battle League when they launched. Because when they launched, they didn't have a lot of content. I don't know about Mario Strikers Battle League, because I heard that game got bad reviews because they said there was lack of content and all. I haven't played it myself, so I don't know for sure. But the fact that they're going to charge $80 for this game and they're missing a lot of features, it's like, man, talk about being ripped off. This game is not worth $80. Hell, I don't even think it's worth even $50 if you're missing these kind of features. If I'm going to play a Mario Kart game, especially an epic Mario Kart game, I want all those features I mentioned. I do want 200cc, otherwise I get my ass kicked, but what's the point? But, I still want to have some fun. If I want to play with people online, yes, I like to have a battle mode. And heck, do something innovative. Have a story mode. Diddy Kong Racing was able to pull it off. You don't think someone in Nintendo but somewhere in Nintendo didn't have a story, like they didn't have a perfect pitch for a story and they probably just scrapped it? I mean, seriously. And 32 courses. I mean, that's it. And all for $80. That $80 is a dangerous precedent for the video game industry and also for Nintendo as well. And and this is an incomplete game, like, because you're missing all these features. Features that were in the previous Mario Kart games are not in this one. And so this is going to be, I don't know, I'm going to go off the limb here. I think Mario Kart World has to be the worst launch title for a Nintendo system. And this sets a bad precedent for Nintendo going forward, because when Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, that blew everyone's minds away. That exceeded expectations. It was like, it's one of my top 5 games of all time. And wow, with open world, how innovative it is. And then it was followed by Mario Odyssey, another great Mario game which you should check out. And that's why people say 2017 was probably the best year of Switch. And in some ways, you know, it was a great way to start off the Switch, because you have games like Legend of Zelda, like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, especially Mario Kart Odyssey. What more could you ask for your first year? Those were two kick-ass hits. No, two bangers. But this Mario Kart World, which is missing features, now I'm actually a little bit worried about the future of other. About the future of other Nintendo franchises, like, because I was thinking, you know, what would happen with Smash Brothers 6 or the sixth entry of Smash Brothers? Are we going to be missing more characters? Like, you pay a DLC for that? Oh, and what, we're going to be missing more stages? Probably going to have an incomplete story mode that says, yeah, if you want to unlock this, pay extra. Or we'll do an update. This is just lazy and so short term. So short-sighted as well. It's all about how can I extract every dollar in the short term. And it's like, hey, Nintendo, you only have one job. Just make some good, complete games, and we'll give you the money. Can't even do that. Oh yeah, and for all these people who just find this $80, I would like to remind you, this is without the DLC. Because once the DLC comes, we expect to pay like another $20 or something like that. Yeah, so you're going to spend well over like $100 on Mario Kart World. Anyway, you know, it's just, yeah, like I said in I think I might have said this in my previous video, that old Nintendo that Satoru Iwata was in charge of, that's gone now. This Furukawa, Bowser, they're the ones who are going to, like I said, as long as they're calling the shots, this company's going downhill. And I urge all of you, like, you know, start, like, if you want to look for alternatives, you know, yeah, you can. I'm sure a lot of Switch owners have this, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And there's another racing game coming out called Sonic Racing Crosswinds. I might pick that up instead. That might be a bargain. Sure, is it Mario Kart level? I don't know. I haven't played any of the Sonic Racing. But you know what? But one thing's for sure. Everyone has a breaking point. $80. No way I will spend $80 on a game like that. Especially with a bare bones Mario Kart game. Give me a break. And so I urge all of you, like, you know, start looking for some alternatives. In fact, for any of you Switch 2 owners, which I'm not going to berate you, I recommend you guys get Cyberpunk 2077. And in fact, I actually hope that the sales for Cyberpunk 2077 in Nintendo Switch 2 beat out Mario Kart World. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not, but that'd be funny if it did. But let's see what happens. But like I said, this Mario Kart World game, this is not worth $80. Hell, it's not even worth not even worth $50 with all these missing features. And, boy, this is going to be a long generation. Hopefully things change fast. Hopefully, because I don't like the way it's starting out. Anyway, yeah, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos. It just recently started. But yeah, definitely play more of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for at least another year or two. And not also pick up Sonic Racing Crosswinds. Let's see what the reviews are and check it out. Hopefully it is better than some of the Mario Kart games, but then Mario Kart World, hopefully. But let's see what happens. Anyway, hope all you have a great evening, and take care. Bye.